You ever flew abroad in, man? If you fly abroad in, that's a case. You know, you say you got flew out. But Tyreek Hill, man, all these uh 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 football playing, basketball playing dudes that didn't get no broads when they was in high school, they get that bag. And then the broads want to be one of them, they get that bag because it's bag for the vag. The reverse groom coon. Yeah, these bras reverse the game on y'all, man. I remember when we used to listen to Too Short. We used to listen to player shit, man. Sugar Free. I made up my mind when I was 17. I didn't want no wife and no wedding ring. I'll be a player for life. That's my wife. What? Now y'all just pay the broad, man. We got a little baby out here, man. He paying broads, buying broads Rolls Royce for the box. Soccer dockers. Why you buying the bro? We got Shannon Sharp. Oh, Shay Sharp. Oh, Shay Sharp. He had to give a bro 23 million for the box. The reverse. Goom coom. We got passport bros. They going overseas. They paying for patches. They want you to believe that everything is cool. Man, we got rich suckers. They get enamored with that booty. But the beauty is in the duty. See, y'all can't get enough of that Keisha, man. And that's your weakness. That is your kryptonite, boy. The reverse. Groom coom. I crack myself up sometime. Because I just kick back and watch, man. Now we got Tyreek Hill, man. He didn't have to borrow 17 months. He tried to get a divorce after 4 months, but he tried to act like he didn't do it. No. Now it's going to cost you, sucker. 50 grand a month. Trick? We don't have to call it trick. It ain't not really tricking. It ain't really tricking if you got it. No, it's tricking because you got it. Soccer docker. No. It ain't really. No, what you got to do is get your money together. And then after you get your money together, then you can get all the women. What? Yeah. Get your money together, and then the women gonna come, but you still a soccer docker, nephew. So y'all want these big forehead, light-skinned, elusive red bone. That's what y'all want. But they gonna charge you, man. They gonna put a charge on you suckers. Yeah. I'm an NFL player. Oh, I'm a doctor. Oh, I'm a lawyer. I'm a therapist. I'm a bioengineer. They're gonna cook you, nephew, if you're not equipped with this game. Because this game is here to edify your brain. And then you can edify your broad's brain. And maybe you can crack her cranium and impute some knowledge, man. What's wrong with you? I keep trying to tell you. I thought you was a lion, boy. See? It's got to be in you, not on you, nephew. It's got to be in you, not on you. But we got this boy right here. Tyreek Hill was one of the best in the NFL, but it's always that big forehead. And look how she leaning back. See how he's sitting there? He looking thirsty. He's like, then no bras want to mess me in high school. Then I got to the NFL. She leaning back. Look at her angle. She not leaning into this man. Soccer docker.
Well, if you make six figures, if you don't make six figures, or if you ever plan to make six figures, don't get married. But if you don't, why not? You ain't got to.
Don't get married. Don't get married.
Here's the story. So NFL superstar, he's like one of the best wide receivers in the league, Tyreek Hill. Used to rack up big numbers on the field, but the stats are actually in his divorce are kind of crazy. He was married for 15 months to Kita Vakora. Let's look at her. Let's look if she's
Kita Vaccaro, man. Vaccaro. Her brother was in the NFL. He told her how to whoop on you suckers. Whoop that trick. He told his sister, these niggas is soft sucker, simp, soft sucker, Saiyan, super Saiyan sucker
Know how to do
doggers.
this.
Yeah, I'm done.
Because you can't handle a bitch.
you know, Kita Vakora. She still even has his last name in there. So they're going through the divorce right now. Let's see what his type is. Okay. You know, they always a little light skin. Is it BBL? Maybe it's a BBL. Let's see.
What I tell y'all every time. You know, it's always a little light skin. Why y'all pick the same broad every time, man? Players, nephews. Why y'all always pick the same bitch? That elusive red bone. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all don't like the dark skinned sisters? They all gonna cost you. They got some good dark skinned sisters. Might want to be solid with you, but you only like that elusive red bone. Go ahead, academics.
Okay. Is she black or is she like Hispanic? You can't tell. Your athletes love racially ambiguous women, bro.
That elusive
like if
red
you're
bone.
just straight black or straight white or straight like Asian, it's like, I don't know.
They like that mixed shit, man. I know y'all got all the money. Y'all think this is the baddest broads in the world, but these broads was put here to use and abuse you, nephew. Use and abuse you, nephew. That's what they was here for. A moment of pleasure, not the lasting treasure. A moment of pleasure, not the lasting treasure. The reverse. Krum kum. Y'all gonna learn one day. Soccer dockers. Go ahead, act.
How about that one? If you're like this, like mixed mulatto-esque type person, yeah, she looks half black, half white. She looks Hispanic. She could be anything. Yeah, that's kind of like what most of these guys are going for, right? Yeah, this is like an athlete's type. Oh, she's in the gym? Well, is this a BBL or not? Oh, I guess that's they have a kid or something. Nobody has more videos of them working out but the girls who have surgery. Girls who get surgery have the most videos in the gym, I promise you. She looks pretty fit. All right, anyway. So that's the girl. Now, he was married to her for 15 months, okay? And he's filing for a divorce. Now, in this divorce, he got completely wrecked. And y'all just seen her picture. Tell me if she is worth all of this shit. Check out this shit right here, chat.
Ain't no batch worth all that. I mean, if she bore you some children, I mean, what price you could put on your children? But come on, man. You guys forget that you the prize. I thought you was a lion. You dudes be lying.
So apparently he got to pay his wife between $20,000 and $50,000 a month as spending money. Now, let me go back to her. I got to go back to her Instagram because y'all going to have to tell me. Y'all got to tell me if she's worth this shit. Tell me if she's this bad. Let me find a good picture of her.
It don't matter how bad she is. She's not worth it. She ain't all that, though. She ain't all that. Well, what is all that? You lead with your wallet. When the bitch leaves with your wallet, why are you upset?
Okay. So 15 months of marriage. Okay, which that's to me, that's basically That's one NFL season, some OTAs, and basically we ain't even get to the Thanksgiving game in the second season. So barely a season and a half, he was married to this woman. He's now getting divorced, and he's apparently, I think this was an agreement. Oh, it's at force, so it's not an agreement. He's going to have to pay her between $20,000 to $50,000, and it's going to be as spending money. That, to me, that's eye-popping. Now, I have to remind y'all, it
is not out of pocket. You got to understand when you're dealing with these highfalutin, big forehead, light-skinned woman, that elusive red bone. $20,000 is for the kid. $50,000 is for the batch. He's out of $70,000 a month. Had to give her up half a meal ticket and $100,000 for a new whip. Soccer darker. But this would come along with it. Tyreek, ugly nigga didn't get no batches in high school. He wasn't the homecoming king. He played football, but that was about. If he didn't play football, then women would have looked over him. Knock it off.
This is supposedly alimony. This isn't child support. They might have a child, but an alimony is to give your wife money that could have her living at around the same level as she lived with you. Now, I got to get on my pocket watching shit. Tyreek Hill, salary. I know he signed a big one. Pause. Okay, last year, 2020. Okay, so this year, or I guess he's gonna make. Oh yeah, he's gonna make $27 million this year. Last year he made $19 million. Oh wow! And then he's about to become like a free agent or something.
Okay, so when they show these astronomical figures, you got to cut half of that with taxes. Okay. So, hey, Tyreek want to mess around? This what happened, player. You want an elusive red bone. That elusive red bone. That ambiguous, culturally ambiguous. That's what's going to cost you, player.
Wow. So his current contract. Okay, so he made $20 million last year. He about to make 30 this year. Yeah, so he's $27 million, and in his career he's made $150 million. Okay, now this is why athletes gets wrecked the most. These exorbitant amount of money that you make. It's not saying you should conceal your money, but you get it so quickly and it's so public for you to cap to a judge. Like, for example, when Bow Wow told a judge, I think he was on 106 in Park at the time, he claimed he was only getting $2,500 a month. He was trying to not pay nothing in child support. You got to act broke to not pay a lot of child support. When you're an entertainer, you can be like, oh, I barely get booked, or, I've taken an advance from somebody that I spent already. So now when I do get booked, they're getting paid, but I don't get paid. And you could kind of like be a little bit almost like shysty with the, oh, I'm not really getting money, even though I'm working shit. When it comes to NBA, NFL players, they could do a quick Google search and they know how much money you're getting this year. 27 million, nigga. Nigga, you're getting 27 million now. Shut up, right? And that's the point. So he has to pay his estranged wife between $20,000 and $50,000 just for spending money. Okay? But not before he drops off a check of a one-time payment of $500,000. Now, this one-time payment is probably the sum of money for, he didn't pay any alimony during the time of them going back and forth fighting over the money. So this has probably been going on for like 8 to 10 months, right? So that's why this one big check is there. So he's probably going to pay around $50,000 a month, give her just for spending money. But since he didn't give her spending money while he was fighting this thing, he has to cut one big check for $500,000. And then she gets paid $50,000 a month. But that's only for spending money. She's not done yet. She then gets another $500,000, but it goes to legal fees. Remember, the rich dude or the rich person in the marriage pays the broke person's legal fee. So you pay for her to get the best attorneys to get money from you. If that's not like, huh? Yeah. So already, let's think about it. She's getting about $1 million up front. Obviously, about $500,000 to pay her legal fees, but $1 million up front and then $50,000 a month afterwards. It's not done there. Then she's getting $100,000 to buy a new car. Now, let me tell you the car situation. You know why the car situation? She's getting $100,000 for that. She wanted the Bentley. She wanted to keep the Bentley. It's a Bentley Bentayga, which is worth more than $200,000. But the judge says you can't split a car. So what we're gonna do is the car's valued around $200,000. Just give her $100,000. Wow.
He actually got off pretty good. You want to live in Miami? You want to live this highfalutin life? This won't cost you, nephew.
Now, let's think about the house. Now, the judge won't give her the house, right? But, and actually, I don't think he owns it. Actually, he doesn't own it yet. So the judge can't divide it. So that's actually a good thing about having a mortgage. So having a mortgage sometimes protects you to a certain extent, even though they could alter the mortgage for the people who are eventually going to be the owners once it's paid off. Because what would happen is if you give someone the house, right, and there's still a mortgage, I just want to pay. You're going to give my house when I have a mortgage to somebody else? Okay, fine. I'll stop paying it. The bank's going to take it back anyway. They're going to foreclose on it. So nobody gets a house. Instead, what they're doing, they're forcing Tyreek Hill to pay the mortgage, pay the insurance, pay the utilities, and the internet, and she gets to stay there. So she's chilling in his
and the internet. Damn.
5.5 million.
So she watching Uncle Islam while you paying Tyreek $1
million waterfront condo in Miami, and he's paying for everything. She's getting her back blown out. She's getting twisted up like a pretzel. While he's paying. Now, here we go. The judge says he has to pay all the debt, all the taxes, insurance, utilities, internet associated with the condo, and he has to pay for health insurance for her. And I believe this might be the kid. Oh my God. Previously, she wanted him to return her credit card that spends his money on his account. Now, this is gangster. She wanted the court to force him to give her a debit card that she could spend money out of his account. And she wanted further access to other bank accounts.
That's what it's about, man. That's why she married this sucker. She don't like this ugly little monkey looking nigga. And I had to put up with this little nigga, little muscle bound, little monkey looking nigga, orangutan little nigga. She about to go get her a player and blow her back out. That's what she been waiting for. 29 and 5, it's over.
What? By the way, they do share a daughter. That daughter name is Capri. I don't know what he's paying for child support, but let's see. A previous hearing heard how the Super Bowl winner canceled the card after the mom of one used it to pay off debts. The wife testified she was provided between $20,000 to $50,000 a month in spending money via the debit card. So the reason why the judge is now going to give her $50,000 continuing.
Welcome to the Sir-ism Show.
He gave her a debit card that she used to run up money through, and she used to spend between 20 to 50. So the judge is saying whatever you used to do for her while you were married to her, you have to do for her as she's divorced. Okay.
Was it worth it?
So the
Tyreek,
judge hasn't decided whether it's going to be 20 or 50, but it's going to be in that range. Okay. Let's see what else. Okay. Oh, this is a document. Jesus Christ.
Jesus
Look how attorneys are costly. Look. Mr. Marks has billed 81 hours at 900, and this is a cheap lawyer. Well, not cheap, actually. $1,000 an hour is not cheap, but the top lawyer is like $1,500 or $2,000. Mr. Marks has billed 81.85 hours at $950. Chat, I want to become a lawyer so bad because this is free cash. Billing someone not $1,000 per hour. So 81 hours turned into 77,000.
Yeah, man. I need a stack an hour. I need a band an hour. I need my revis, my cheese, my Gouda.
And they're seeking an additional 377 prospective hours. Now they're billing you for hours they ain't even work yet. Oh, we think we're gonna need like 377 more hours, totaling around $358,000.
Pay up, sucker ducker. Your time coming one day, academics. Sucker.
And then there's another attorney, Mrs. West, has billed 137 hours at $750 per hour, totaling in $102,000, and seeks an additional 378 prospective hours. And the paralegal, so the person who worked for Mr. Mark, billed 108 hours at 300. A paralegal, not even a lawyer, $350 an hour. Wow.
$1 million. Pay up, sucker ducker.
So they're thinking the projected legal bill is going to be closer to $1 million.
Yeah, pay up.
That's